Hello, good morning. I am starting this vlog by making my annoying husband a coffee because he's begging me for a coffee. So let me give you guys the tutorial of a lifetime. If you're looking for a really good coffee at home, let me help you. Please ignore the mess behind us. Listen, I'm only one person. Sorry, hold on. Give me just 1 second. I'm only one person, okay? Like, trying to make it work. So, let me give you a little tutorial for the best coffee at home. Seriously, genuinely. You're choosing, this is just a cutie little Star Wars cup and a 1/2 cup measuring cup. 1/2 cup. So, first you're going to take instant coffee of your choice. I know, instant coffee, Natalia, what? You have an espresso machine, and a Keurig? Yes, I know, but this makes really quick, easy, and very good iced coffee. So I just have a bit left in this Folgers. I'm just gonna go ahead and use that up. You want to take your 1/2 cup and fill it with hot water, BRB. Your hot water, you're gonna pour it in your cup. You're gonna take a shot and just make sure that's all nice and mixed together. The next step is ice. The bagged ice from the gas station because my ice maker does not work anymore. So it did work at one point, but it just stopped. So anyways, I'm adding ice. You want some? My daughter loves like a little tiny piece of ice. Honestly, there's a lot of coffee in this cup. So I'm gonna take milk of your choice. He likes cow milk. So I'm just gonna give this like a little splash of milky. This Eggo waffles creamer. So I'm gonna do like a good amount of that because the coffee is strong. So you do want to make sure that it doesn't taste like crap creamer. And then the last most important step is this International Delight cold foam. This stuff is like amazing. Like, it's actual cold foam in a can. It doesn't get any easier. I need to get more because I'm almost out. And then you just want to mix it all together. And that is how you make a really good iced coffee at home. I swear it doesn't have to look pretty to taste this good because it's very good. Now that I've done that, I haven't updated you guys yet today because my SD card was in the computer, and to be honest, I don't know how to eject it. So I was just waiting. Is it okay?
It's really good.
Anyways, so today I haven't done anything. I read 2 pages of Saving 6, but I vowed to finish it and to finish Redeeming 6 this week because I did not finish a book last week. Can you believe that? I was waiting for March 1st to start these 2 books. So I was like, let me just read a library book. But then I ended up DNFing it. And like, I just didn't get a book in last week, which is just insane to me. But I also need to edit the video that needs to go up tomorrow. I also have another video that I need to edit that needs to go up on Thursday, but I'll have to edit that today. And I also want to go to Walmart and get a curtain rod because I thrifted these really cute curtains the other day and I had to wash them, but they're washed and ready to be hung up. So I kind of want to do that if we can. And I also just need to do like folding up some clothes. Do you want to have like a soup for dinner or like chicken, just like grilled chicken soup? So it's like an Italian chickpea pasta noodle-ish soup. I found the recipe on the New York Times recipe app, so I don't know. I guess I'm gonna make that for dinner. But yeah, that's about it. I need to really focus on vlogging more this week because last week I vlogged like so sporadically. The vlog doesn't even make sense. Like, it's very, very much chaotic. But anyways, I'm going to read for a little bit. Oh, also, last night I did start None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I decided to listen to it on audiobook because one of you guys, who was it? Shay Marie, is that how you say it? I'm not sure. She's been watching my videos for a very long time, but she commented down below, when I first looked into it, Spotify would only let you listen to 15 hours per month of audiobooks. And I looked it up and it's true. It's unfortunately true. So that kind of ruined my day, I'm not gonna lie, because I was like, yes. I was like, I can get in all the audiobooks that I've been waiting for on Libby for months, but you can only do 15. So I was like, what book do I want to listen to on Spotify? So I started None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell, and oh my god, the audiobook is like a movie production. I swear to you, I've never heard an audiobook so like good. It's like a straight up movie. Like, I feel like I'm sitting down watching a movie. It's so good. So if you have Spotify and None of This Is True is interesting to you at all, get it on audiobook. It is so incredibly good. But anyways, I started that last night. I'm also reading Saving Six. And those are the books we're going to finish this week. We're going to finish 3 books this week. That is the plan. Cheers. Good morning. It's Tuesday. I look like a hot mess this morning and my camera's dying. Anyways, I just thought I would hop on here and start the vlog for today. I haven't filmed a thing since last night, but it's pouring rain today, so it's a perfect day to really just read. Hi guys. So when I was talking earlier, my camera died on me, but yeah, I was just saying it was a rainy day, so it's the perfect time for reading. Anyways, I'm gonna give you guys a little book update because I'm about 400 pages into this big chunky Saving Six. So this, I don't think I explained this at all. I just kept saying like the Boys of Tommen, the Boys of Tommen. Okay, so the Boys of Tommen is a book series written by Chloe Walsh, and basically the first 2 books are following Johnny and Shannon. Shannon is being like abused at home and bullied at school, and basically this is the story of like her life and what she's going through and how she meets Johnny, which Johnny Kavanaugh is like super popular. He's like a rugby player, and he's super popular, and he kind of like falls in love with Shannon, right? So that's like their story. And in their story, sorry, I had to clean my camera, but in their story, we get glimpses of Joey, which is Shannon's brother, and his girlfriend Aoife, and lots of other people, right? Well, this book is about the next 2 books, Saving Six and Redeeming Six, are Joey and Aoife's story. So Joey is Shannon's brother, like I said, and he's being abused really badly, and because their mother and father kind of just like suck at being parents, Joey kind of has to step up and parent his other siblings. So they have, it's Darren is the oldest, but he doesn't live in the house anymore. So then there's Joey, Shannon, Tig, Ollie, and then a newborn baby, Sean. So Joey kind of has to like step up and take care of his siblings while being like very much like abused by their father and emotionally abused by the mother. And it's kind of like his story and how he's dealing with it, which is so tragic and depressing, to be very honest with you. He likes to cope with like drugs, fighting. He kind of like emotionally isn't available to anyone in his life because of what he's been through. And this Saving Six is a story of how Joey and Aoife kind of like meet, and it starts from their first year of like middle school into high school, I believe. And but it's like called something different because this book is set in Ireland in like the 1990s. I didn't even mention that. Both of the books are set in like 1999 in Ireland. And so yeah, it's following Aoife and Joey, kind of like how they meet. And he ends up working for Aoife's father really young, and that's how they like initially meet. But they also go to school together and they have classes together. And Joey is so, initially he is so mean to Aoife because he thinks she is so attractive and beautiful, but he does not want to like put her in his life because he thinks, one, he doesn't deserve it, two, he'll ruin her life if she figures out like what's going on in his life, and X, Y, and Z. Well, it goes throughout the years and they get closer and closer. Like Aoife is like, you're gonna be my friend, like I'm obsessed with you, you're like this beautiful tragic mystery to me, and like she's obsessed with him, right? Well, it goes throughout the years, and Joey's still like, no, Aoife's like, yes, we're friends. And it kind of just like shows like their relationship, what Joey's dealing with, what Aoife's dealing with. She's in a different relationship with a different guy because she can't be in a relationship with Joey, so she's like, I'm tired of waiting, like I want to have a relationship. But then that guy ends up being like a total butthole, like horrible boyfriend. And it's just like such a tragic, beautifully written story. I cannot tell you guys enough how beautifully written these stories are. I don't understand how I can read a 900-page book and eat it up and still want more. You know what I mean? Chloe Walsh is just so amazing at doing that. It doesn't feel like it's dragging. It doesn't feel like, you know, scenes need to be cut out. It's so beautifully written. And Joey is such a tragic, like, mysterious type of guy, and I love that about him. I also very much feel for him because of what he's dealing with at home and how he kind of has to take the burden. Like, he's literally like taking care of these kids, like, and he's also taking all of the physical abuse so that they don't have to. And that is just so incredibly attractive. It's so attractive. Not attractive, but it's like he has this like, it's not attractive that he's being abused. It's attractive that he like loves his family so much and his siblings so much that he's willing to put himself in danger to protect them. That is like beautiful to me. And I just love that about Joey. And Aoife is awesome to me because she is like, I see this broken boy and I see that he needs me and I'm gonna stick by him even when he's a butthole to me. And I could just go on and on and on about these books. I wish I would have read Binding 13 and would have filmed it when I read it, but I wasn't doing YouTube at the time. So, but that book was so good. I will go on and on about The Boys Atonement. I really will. So I'm like 400 pages into this. I think I have like 200 pages to go. So I'm gonna sit and read a bit for a little while, as long as I can, because both my kids are here today, so not much reading getting done. But yeah, I just thought I would update you guys because I feel like I was like watching last week's vlog back, and I was like, I never really talked about a book at all last week. Like, it was just me like doing random book hauls for an hour straight. I have a problem. Anyways, I'm gonna read a little bit of this and I'll update you guys later. Okay, so I just had lunch, so if there's kale and my teeth or something on my face, please be forgiving, be understanding, just be a good human. Anyway, I'm kind of struggling because I'm reading Saving Six, right? And I've just been like underlining it and putting hearts and stuff where I find fit, but like I really just want to annotate the crap out of this book. But here's the thing, I ordered the new covers from the UK because they're printing in the US very ugly. They're like tie-dye and the numbers are like huge, and that's just very ugly to me. These are not ugly to me, but I just can't stand people. Like, if it was just like this, maybe I'd like it, but that is just not giving. Anyway, so I'm like, I ordered them like a week ago. Sorry, I'm eating Nerds clusters. Anyways, I ordered them like a week ago. And I'm like, do I continue annotating and then like transfer my annotations over, or what? Because I like want to tab it. I want to do the most, but this is making no sense. Genuinely, no sense. So I don't know what I want to do. How I want to do this. And I can't just pause reading it and like wait until the new one gets here and then move the annotations over. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, just updating to say I'm loving, I'm annotating, I'm living, I'm laughing, I'm screaming, I'm crying, I'm kicking my feet, I'm giggling. Aoife, babe, you are the ride or die. You are the blueprint for ride or die. Like, I want so much for you. I want you to get your bag. I want you to live a happy life. I want you to do your big one. Like, I need you to live your best life because you are the epitome of ride or die. Ride or die. Like, you're putting up with the most. Joey, I love you. I love you. You are such a tortured soul that I can do nothing but love you. But Aoife, for putting up with all of that and sticking by your side, even though you do have a hard life. But like all the extracurricular activities, like the drugs, the other things that you're into to kind of like soothe your soul, she's ride or die for that. She's like, you're not getting in that drug addict's car. We're at a part where one of her friends comes up to her and like is like, hey, Shane Holland, which is their local drug dealer, is up at the school with your boy, and she's like, oh, I'm being a little dramatic about how this is happening, but she's like, she's like running over there. She's like, get in that car and you're proving like you don't care about me. She's like, get in that car and you're gonna break my heart. And he's like, I can't break her heart. I can't do it. So he doesn't get in the car. And he's like, don't even speak to me. And just like gets in her car. Hot. I don't know. That's hot. I can't explain it. I can't explain what that did for me in a messed up kind of way. That was so attractive to me. Like, she's like, get in Shane Holland's car and we're done. You're gonna break my heart. He's like, give me your keys. Get in the car. Ah! Okay. I'm gonna go. I need to keep reading. Hi guys. So I just got back from the library. I should have brought you guys along, but I totally did. Oh, there's stuff in the trunk, Zach. We also went to Walmart because we had to get a couple of things so I can make dinner. But anyways, I'm gonna show you the books I got. So these are probably not gonna be read until I finish my TBR. I'm so bad. Here's the thing. I made a whole March TBR, but then I had a hold come in at the library. And then I went to the library and I found a bunch of other books. And so the thing is, am I gonna stick to my March TBR? I need to. I genuinely need to. I'll have to just like, I'll have to renew these if I don't get to them. But anyways, I picked up The Wager. This is large print edition. This is large print edition. This was in my Amazon cart for a really long time because I've heard nothing but good things about it. But it's a tale of shipwreck, mutiny, and murder. I got it in the large print because I saw it and I was like, either I get this right now or I buy it. So to prevent me from actually buying it, here it is. I also still have this on my March TBR, which is a library book, but I renewed it today. So we're good on that. But I'll probably have to renew these till like next month. Anyways, The Night of the Storm. I saw a couple people talk about this on YouTube. It's basically like a bunch of family gets stuck in a house during a storm and like secrets come out, stuff like that. I just love a good thriller, so I'm always looking for a new fun thriller. I picked up this because I heard literally one person talk about it, and I believe she said, first of all, it's set in the 1920s, which I love, and I don't remember who this book is inspired by. If I remember it, I'll put it on the screen. I'm gonna have to Google it again or look it up on Goodreads.
It's the 20s, it's not Jack Kennedy.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I don't know that it's the 20s though.
You're crazy.
It says Nazi occupied Greece, so that was not the 20s. Right?
What
The Nazis weren't in the 20s, were they?
No, that was the 40s.
40s. So this has something to do with like somebody in the 40s.
You're crazy.
Okay, and then the last one, I put this on hold before I purchased it, but
Help me carry it.
whatever. If I like it, at least I have it. Physically, I'm sorry about all the background noise, but this is Redeeming Love. I've seen so many people have this on their TBR recently, so I'm excited to read this. Anyway, what's up, girl? Anyways, that was my little library haul. I love the library, but I really need to stop going because I never read anything that I buy. Louie, hush. I never read anything I buy. I just keep getting library books and reading them. So anyways, I've got to go make some dinner. I think we're going to have like Mississippi chicken with like a cheesy cauliflower on the side. So I'm going to go make that. And I'll probably update you guys after dinner. I'm going to also listen to more of None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I don't know if I mentioned, but that book is so good on audiobook. I don't know what it is, but it's so good. They like made it like this whole production. There's like a whole cast of people. It's just so incredibly good. And I'm going to talk more about it once I get more into the book. But right now I'm like 70 pages in. So I'm going to talk about it probably tonight before I go to bed. I'll tell you guys all about None of This Is True. But I have to go make dinner because it's like 6 o'clock and I got to get the kids down for bed soon. So I'm going to do that. And I also went to Dunkin'. Let's count how many refreshers I get in this video. So good. Anyway, let's go cook. Oh, it's that time. It's that time. Which one do you want to try? This is blueberry cheesecake. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's that?
Biscoff.
Yeah.
That one is insane.
Yeah.
But this one is caramel. Cookies and cream milkshake. Guys, I just finished my book. I cried. I cried a little bit because, oh my god, this is so heartbreaking. It's insane. Okay, let me set up my camera so I can like genuinely talk really quick. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I just finished Saving 6 and wow, wow, wow. When I first started it, I was like, I don't know if I like this as much as Binding and Keeping 13 because Joey and Shannon just have a very special place in my heart. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can't explain books that are genuinely like this big. Like, I can't do it, okay? You just have to read them and then come back to this video and you'll understand what I'm saying. Anyway, so I was like, I don't know if I'll love Joey and Aoife as much as I love Johnny and Shannon, but oh my god, this is so incredibly heartbreaking. So this story is following Shannon's brother Joey, and Joey, because they have like a really screwed up home life, the dad is abusive, the mom is like super weak, she doesn't do anything about the dad being abusive, and she continues to just pop out babies and not take care of them, and she puts it all on Joey's back. Everything. Money, taking care of the kids, making sure they eat, like everything. She puts it all on Joey's back. And Joey is getting abused by the father, like horribly abused. And they're all getting abused by him, but Joey's taking the brunt of it because he's like, if I take the brunt of it, he won't go and beat on my littler siblings, because he has a sibling that's like 12, I think one's 9, one's 5, and one is like 2. He has like, I don't know. I don't remember their ages, but they're younger than him, so he's like, if I take the brunt of it, they won't have to like be beat. And that is just so heartbreaking to me. I literally am about to cry. It's so heartbreaking to me. So he, because of it, he meets Aoife like the first year when they start school, and they're instantly like best friends. Well, he doesn't want to be her best friend, but she kind of forces him to. And just throughout the years, they get closer and closer because she's like, you're going to be my best friend, because she's in love with him. She like thinks he's the most beautiful, like mysterious, tragic boy that she's ever seen. And she like forces him to love her, and then they finally get in a relationship, and she's just like putting up with him because of what's going on in his home life. He's super screwed up. He's fighting his own demons constantly. He's doing like a ton of drugs. At first it's just weed, and then it ends up being like oxy, like pills, but then at the end it goes into the hard stuff like heroin. There's a part at the end where she like has to save him because he's like so out of his mind with like a needle in his arm, and like it is so incredibly heartbreaking. And it's all because he's like dealing with all of this trauma, and he won't tell her, like he won't explicitly tell her what's going on, what he's doing. She kind of turns a blind eye because he's like, if you want to love me, you have to turn a blind eye. And she's like, this is so hard for me, but I love him and I want him in my life. So she kind of does, but then she kind of gets fed up with it, and oh my gosh, it's so much, you guys. This is like a 600-page romance book, but when I tell you these books, I've never had books invoke more emotion out of me than the Boys of Tommen series. Like, I will just never ever forget these books. When I'm 89, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be pondering these books. Like, I will never forget them. They are just like the most beautifully written, heartbreaking, happy, everything I could want in a book, and I cry at every single one of them. I did cry more at Keeping 13, and I don't know if that was because it was just like the start of the series, and because I know everything that goes on in this series now, that the emotion didn't hit as hard. I still cried, but like it took till like the very last couple pages for me to cry, because I mean, I guess this is a bit of a spoiler, but he tries to get clean at the end of this book, and he's like, we have to go our separate ways, talking about Aoife. He's like, I want to be better for you, but I can't be like around you and try to do this because I will mess up your life. Like, you have to wait until I get clean for me to come back in your life, because I just love you that much or whatever. And I was like, I was screaming. So, oh my gosh, 5 stars. I love this series with everything in my being. And I don't know. So your girl's starting Redeeming 6. This one's even bigger. Oh my god. So hopefully I can finish it this week. It's Wednesday. So hopefully, oh my god, the words are even smaller in this one. Okay, well, am I ready to cry? I don't know. Number 4. It's in such pristine condition. I just like don't want to open it because this is what happened to the last one. Like you can see, it's like, I guess I'm very rough in my books, but these are heavy and like I had to like hold them open in order to keep it open, and I don't know, the spine just cracked, but this one's in pristine condition. So anyways, this is gonna be the next book of the video. I am still currently listening to None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. Let me hold it up. Okay, so let's go over this one because I haven't really talked about it yet, but I think I'm like 100 pages into it. So basically, we are following Josie and Alex. It's in both of their point of views. But one night they're at a restaurant. We're in Josie's point of view, and it's her birthday, and she's going out with her husband. And she sees this table with a bunch of people at it, all celebrating this girl named Alex's birthday. And so she's like, oh my gosh, she tells her husband, she's like, I wonder, you know, how old she's turning. We have the same birthday. We're birthday twins. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And then she goes to the bathroom and sees Alex in the bathroom. And she stops her and she's like, hey, I'm your birthday twin. And she's like, oh my gosh, happy birthday. She was like, how old are you? Where were you born? Da da da. They're both the same age and they were both born at the same hospital on the same day. And so that was immediately like, okay, interesting. So anyways, I think Josie becomes a little bit obsessed with Alex and like her life because she's constantly like basically stalking her. Like she goes home and she immediately like goes on Alex's social media and like sees her house, her kids, whatever. And then she shows up at the school that her kids go to. Josie shows up to the school that Alex's kids go to, and she's like, hey Alex, I've listened to your podcast, it's really inspiring, but oh, Alex has a podcast. I didn't even mention that. Alex is like basically famous because she has this like podcast where women talk about kind of like how they got out of hard situations and rised up and like build businesses and whatever else. And she's like, I listened to your podcast, it's super inspiring, but I was wondering if you've ever thought about doing a podcast on a girl whose life is about to change. And so Alex is immediately intrigued by this because she's like, what is Josie talking about? Well, we find out Alex starts filming the podcast, and we find out that Josie got married to her husband Walter when she was like 14 and he was 40. And so we're immediately like, ooh. And then there's parts in the story where Josie is like, my life is like the same. It's like routine. There's something with her kids where they're like both locked in their room and she doesn't really talk to them or see them. She just like brings dinner to them and that's it. And she keeps like hinting at like, you know, my life didn't turn out the way I thought it would be. My kids, my husband, all of this. And I'm kind of just like following that story. So I'm very much hooked. If that didn't sound interesting to you, if you have Spotify or you can get this book audiobook for free, 100% recommend. It is like a masterpiece production. I've never listened to an audiobook this good. I don't know what it is, but I've never heard an audiobook this good. Girl, aren't you get my coffee? Yeah. The baby was drinking my coffee. Anyways, I highly recommend picking this up if you do have a chance. So, yeah. I knew that was coming. Anyways, so I'm gonna make some breakfast and listen to this audiobook, I think, a little bit more, and then a little bit later I'll start Redeeming 6. Yeah, because I really hope to finish it this week. Oh my god. Holy crap. No way, dude. 753 pages is this book. That is a whole 150 more pages than the last one. Anyway, we're gonna get started on this today, but I'm not sure when. I'm not sure when. I don't know why I'm acting like this book is like super intimidating. I just know I'll love it. Anyways, I've been filming for like 11 minutes. I'm gonna go make some breakfast and I'll update you guys in a bit. I genuinely have to talk about this before I forget it, but I just finished watching the new Mean Girls. Do you ever just... That movie was so iconic and slay. I will think about it for the rest of my life. So, I was like, I saw the commercial last night. It was like, new Mean Girls on Paramount Plus, and I was like, I have Paramount Plus. So I was thinking about it all last night. I was like, I genuinely have to watch this tomorrow because nobody's talking about it. Like, why is nobody talking about the new Mean Girls? Why is nobody talking about the new Mean Girls? Like, be so for real. Why is nobody talking about it? It was so good. Why was it almost... I mean, I might get some heat for saying this, but like, why was it better? I don't know if it's because like, it's just like... My husband called me, but anyways, why was it literally better than the first one? I don't know if it's because it's new and it's just more current, but I don't know. I had such a fun time. I'm gonna watch that like every day for the foreseeable future. For the foreseeable future. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. And if you haven't watched it, Paramount Plus. Okay? Paramount Plus. It was so good, you guys. Anyways, let me go. Zach is on the way home with a Dunkin' refresher. How many is that in this video? Probably like 3. It's Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I have a problem. But yeah. I haven't read. I started... Oh! Wait, hold on. I did start Drew Afalua. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I started her like memoir, self-help type book, whatever it is. I requested on NetGalley because I follow her on TikTok. She's so funny. She is the girl that just like cuts men alive, like literally slaughters men on TikTok. Like, she's so funny. Anyways, if you know, you know. Anyways, she has a book coming out in July, and I requested it on NetGalley, and they approved it. So I was like, oh my god, I'm so excited to start it. So I did start that. I'm like 10 pages in, so I'll put the picture right here, but it's very much cute, the cover, and so far I'm really liking it. She's kind of just going, so far she's just going into like her like upbringing and why she is who she is as a person and stuff like that. So very fun, but I'm hoping to start Redeeming 6 tonight. I'm very excited. I'm gonna make Zach watch Mean Girls. As soon as he gets home, we're gonna watch it again. He's gonna love it. It's got like this Broadway spin to it, which it just slayed so hard. I loved it. But yeah, gonna do that. We're gonna make a little chicken stir fry for dinner and brownies. I'm gonna make homemade brownies. I'm so excited. So yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys later. Anyways, good morning. It's Thursday. This week is flying by. I feel like I barely filmed anything this week, but anyways, it's Thursday morning. And today I'm really going to focus on cleaning my house. So that means that I'm going to be listening to None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I'm about 29% into it. Not much has changed so far. We're still kind of just like figuring out Josie's life. And there's like a point in the book where she's like digging through Alex's trash can and Alex sees it on her Ring camera. But she's like, I can't tell my husband, because her husband is the one who told her like she was digging through her trash. And she's like, I can't tell my husband like this is a mistake because I don't think it's a mistake. Like I want to know what Josie has to say. And then she's like, but also if something crazy happens, this will be my fault. And she's kind of just like a little bit wary of Josie, but not enough to like stop recording the podcast. So that's where I'm at with that. And then I'm like 20 pages into Redeeming 6, and so not much has happened so far. So I'm hoping that I will get that book done this weekend, but it feels like this week is flying by. But to be very honest with you, I did read like a 600-page book, and technically that's like 2 books that I would usually read. But anyway, I made coffee this morning. I'm just drinking that because I have so much to do around my house, you guys. My dishes I did not do last night. I'm laundry backed up. My kitchen's a wreck. I need to clean up out here, vacuum, do all the things. I just edited and my YouTube video just went up. It's my February wrap up. Comment down below video ideas that you guys want me to film, because I want to start doing 2 videos a week. I want to do my weekly vlog, and then I also want to like post something else, whether that's like a set video idea that you have, or maybe it's not even to do with book related things. Like I just want to post more because I hate waiting a whole week until I post again. I just think 2 times a week is like, it's good. It's what I would want my favorite creator to post 2 times a week. So I need to just brainstorm some book ideas. I have like a couple in my head, but one of them is a book unboxing. I have a bunch of book packages that I've just been stacking up, but I'm waiting to get like enough to do like a long book unboxing. But anyway, comment down below your video ideas. Oh, also, you guys, I was going crazy about Mean Girls yesterday, but I was like thinking about it after I stopped watching. I was thinking about it so much, and I told my husband, I said, you have to watch this new Mean Girls. Like, I know you'll love it, because he loves like musicals, Broadway. I said, I know you'll love it. So I sat there again and watched it last night, and I made him watch it, and he loved it. He thought it was so good. He looked at me and he was like, this is better than the first one. And I was like, I said the same thing. I feel like you'll think it's better than the first if you like really enjoy like Broadway type musicals, because it is so fun. And I just love Renee Rapp. Like, it's so good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna be listening to my Ultio book today. What did I oh my god, I didn't even show you guys. I have to show you really quick. Yesterday I went to my favorite antique store. I didn't film anything because it was kind of like on a whim. Me and my husband were picking up my son from school, and he was like, do you want to like go thrifting or whatever? And I was like, how about we go to the antique store? So I didn't have my camera or anything, but I found the cutest little pillows. I need to show you guys. So if you want to know something about me, I talk a mile a minute. That's very evident. But I really love like grandma-ish things. Like if it looks like your Mima or your Nana had it, I want it. Like I want it in my house. It just gives me that cozy, nostalgic feel. So like, anyways, look at these pillows I found. Like somebody's Mima put their doily on this. Oh my god. Anyways, I got 2 of them for $10. Isn't that insane? I just couldn't get over how cute they were. So, put those on my couch. And then I also found the ugliest but cutest thing I've ever found in my life. I showed my mom and I was like, I know this is so scary, but you have to just you'll have to just take it for what it is. I love him. It's a cat. It's a cat, but I love like the pattern on him. He's like quilted. He's very scary, I know. But I love him. I had to have him. I had to. I didn't have a choice. Anyway, that's what I got from the antique store yesterday. And I feel like that's all I need to catch you guys up on. I always feel like the first clip in the morning, I'm just like blabbing away. But that's because I like stop filming at night and then I have so much to say. You know what I mean? Anyway. I think I'm going to feed this baby and then get some dishes done and just vibe from there because I don't know. This is so overwhelming to me. Like when my house is a wreck, I'm just completely overwhelmed. So anyways, let me just, no. She loves to take my records out. Oh, the whole record. My whole Fleetwood Mac record. Okay. She loves to take my records out and play with them, and I just don't know what to do about that. Anyway, I'm gonna go, and I'll update you guys later. Zoomed. Hi guys. So I haven't picked up my camera in a bit. I don't even know if I filmed like all day, to be honest. I can't remember. But we went to Sam's Club to get just a couple of groceries that we usually get there. Like bread, lunch meat and stuff. But I completely forgot oat milk, creamer, and a couple other things. So the coffee tomorrow is not going to look great, to be honest, but maybe I can convince my husband to get me Starbucks in the morning or something. We'll see. But anyways, after I went to Sam's Club, I decided to go to Books A Million because I've been recently shopping their like bargain priced section because recently it's been really good. Like I've looked at the bargain price section before and it's just been like random books, like a lot of like Nora Roberts and like, you know, those kind of books. Sorry about all the background noise. I have a loud family. Anyway, but recently it's been so good. So I picked up 3 books. I got all 3 of these for $20. I love that for me. Anyways, I got The Stolen Heir. This is a part of the Cruel Prince like universe. And it was $6.97, I believe, because it says it was from Walmart. This is a Walmart exclusive. I don't know why it was at Books A Million, but I'll pick it up for $7. Don't play with me. Next, I got The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. I've been wanting to read this so incredibly bad. I've heard nothing but good things about this story, and I'm not a huge Nicholas Sparks girl. Like, I haven't read Nicholas Sparks or watched a Nicholas Sparks movie in a long time, but he's a really loved author, and I keep hearing nothing but good things. So when I saw it in the bargain section, I had to get it. And then next, I picked up Tokyo Ever After. I've had this on my radar for a very long time. I just never committed to actually purchasing it. But when I saw it there for like $6, I was like, of course. This one is kind of like a Princess Diaries, but she is from Tokyo. So I think that's super fun. Oh god. But yeah, those are the little books I picked up. super fun for $20. So yeah, I just thought I would show you guys kind of my little bookish haul, but I haven't read any more in Redeeming 6, but I'm going to read this tonight because I don't have anything else to do. We picked up dinner at Sam's Club. We just had like pizza. If you know, you know. Sam's Club pizza and hot dogs, the best. But so I didn't have to cook dinner, so I came home and I've been relaxing. I FaceTimed my bestie. I helped Zach cut his hair. I've just been chilling. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say for now. Oh, wait. It's almost gone, but we can count it as another one because I'm almost done with it. And yeah, I'm so happy tomorrow's Friday and it's the weekend. I think I'm going to go to Trader Joe's, which is a bit far from me, but I think I'm going to do that this weekend. And I think that's about it. We really just need to go grocery shopping and just chill for the rest of the weekend. Anyways, I'll probably update you guys in the morning. Hi guys, good morning. It's Friday. I am the tiredest I've literally ever been today. I stayed up way too late reading last night and I didn't even after I put my book down, I didn't even go to sleep immediately. My mind was just on a million different things. I don't know why, but I didn't go to sleep until 1 a.m. and then my daughter woke me up at 5 a.m. and she decided she was just gonna stay awake. So I've been up for I've had a total of 5 hours of sleep, I guess. So I'm just kind of running on nothing right now. So yeah, that was my night. So if I seem kind of off today, I'm just a bit tired. If I don't get my 8 hours, I'm cranky, okay? I'll be honest. I can't function without 8 hours of sleep. But anyways, I poured myself a little mini can. Sorry, I'm trying to get it. I poured myself a little mini cherry slush Alani Nu over some ice because I already had coffee. I had it at 5 a.m. and it kind of did nothing for me. So we're moving on to Alani. I really want to make oatmeal right now, but also don't want to cook and dirty up my kitchen, even though it just takes one pot and a bowl. But God, I hate cleaning this kitchen every 5 seconds. So yeah, anyways, I read a little bit more of Redeeming 6. I didn't get too far into it because I was getting tired on the couch. But then I went to bed with my Kindle and I wanted to finish Sweet Filthy Boy. And I did. I gave it 3 stars. I stayed up reading it. I gave it 3 stars. It wasn't that great. The spice was really good and fun, but the story just kind of... I explained it in my last vlog. So basically, Mia meets this guy Ansel in Las Vegas when they're both on vacation, and they have this epic one night stand. She writes him this letter in the morning, don't let me annul this marriage, because she told him all her deepest, darkest secrets. She acted like this person that she wasn't, and the next morning he was like, I'm not gonna let you annul this marriage, because they ended up doing that thing people do in Vegas and they get married really quick. So yeah, he lives in Paris, he lives in France, and she lives in Boston. And he's like, come to Paris for the summer with me. And she does. And then the story just gets weird from there. They get kind of awkward because they're like in a relationship and they don't really know each other. And it was just fine. It was okay. Like I said, the spice was good. It was a little iffy at times. It was a bit much. But anyway, 3 stars for that. That's what I stayed up all night reading. But yeah, I just am not in the mood today. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm tired. I know it's because I'm tired. Oh shoot, I have to put dinner in the crock pot. Okay, I have to eat something so that I can put dinner in the crock pot so my family can eat tonight. I will update you guys in a bit. Hello. Hi, we're filming on my phone right now because my camera's dead. So, yeah. My daughter is so angry. We woke her up this morning to go to the sale and she hates being woken up. So anyways, I found a bunch of good books and I only spent $9 on all of this stuff. So it was so good. I'm going to share it with you guys. So I found 2 mass market paperbacks. I'm not a mass market paperback girly, but I am like I want to film like an 80s romance reading vlog, which I think would be so fun. I didn't even check the date of when this one came out. 1986. I could just tell by the cover that this one's called Restless Wind, and I just loved the guy on the front. So I got that for the vlog that I want to read. I also got this one, which I think is more recent because it came from Walmart. Yeah, 2017. But I am a big Lisa Kleypas, or however you say her name, Kleypas, I don't know, fan. I read a couple books by her and I love her, so I was like, I can't leave it there. And they were 25 cents. And that was it. That's all I could find. But I'm on the lookout for more like cute little romance reads like this to read for that vlog. Anyways, got that. And then we also picked up some movies. So we got War Room. Zach said it's good. I Am Legend. Zach really loves this one. Oh, by the way, we do love DVDs just because it's just good to have them. And I think these were 25 cents or 50 cents as well. We got White Chicks. If you know, you know. It's such a good movie. This is one of Zach's favorite movies, A Knight's Tale. And then 50 First Dates is like one of my favorite movies. So we love to get DVDs just to have different options for movies, like when you're in the mood for a certain movie. And our kids watch them as well. So now for the books. I found 2 cookbooks. I love to collect these Gooseberry Patch cookbooks. I have a couple of them. I like to set them out for different seasons of the year. I think that they make really cute decor. So I found this Sweet and Simple baking one. I just think they're so cute. Like, cookbooks don't come this cute anymore. And then I also found Simple Shortcut Recipes. This just looked really summery to me. So I ended up getting this one. There's a little sticker in it. Somebody wrote some recipes down. I love your grandma's cookbooks is basically what I have to say. And then for the actual books,
Can I help you show them? No. Can I just bring them up?
No. Okay, for the actual books, I picked up An Unwanted Guest by Sherry Lapina. I most recently just read Someone Here Is Lying or Everyone Here Is Lying, and I gave it 5 stars. So when I saw this, I was like, I'm gonna get that. And then Zach picked up Red War. I have no idea what this is about, but he wanted it, so got that. And then I couldn't believe I found A House on the Cerulean Sea. I don't own any TJ Klune books, so when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. So I got it. And then The Lies I Tell by Julie Clark. I couldn't remember if I have this or not, to be very honest with you. But I didn't want to leave it behind just in case I didn't have it. And then I found Cloud Cuckoo Land. This is the author that wrote All the Light We Cannot See. And I've heard pretty good things about this. So I also did not read it because it was only out in hardcover. And then I saw the paperback and I was like, love. I'm not a huge hardcover fan. And then I saw The Godparent Trap. I've had this on my TBR for such a long time. It's just a cutie little rom-com. So I got that. And then the last 2 books, I have the first one in this series. So when I saw the second and third, I was like, I have to get it. So The Last Devil to Die and The Bullet That Missed. And these are both in hardcover and my other one's in paperback, but it is what it is. So that is all the books that we got today and movies, and it was only $9, which is amazing. So good morning, guys. My hair, good lord. Okay, well, I did not film barely anything yesterday, and that is the story of my life. Whenever I have like a busy day, I like won't pick up the camera even though it's like the perfect time to be filming. I just get so like in the moment that I just don't think about it. And why do I want to be a YouTuber if I can't even do it? Anyway, enough beating up on myself for no reason. It's Sunday now. I'm gonna vlog the rest of this day. Even though I don't have much to do, I'm actually trying to finish up None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell today because I am 320 pages into Redeeming 6, and there's no way I'm finishing this by the time this vlog goes up on Tuesday. It's like a 700, almost 800 page book, so there's just no way, but that's okay because I'm taking my time. But I will be finishing None of This Is True. So I will definitely give you a review on that. So far, I'm loving it. 5 freaking stars so far. But yeah, it's Sunday now. And I'm just going to kind of like recap yesterday because it was a pretty fun day. I just didn't pick up my camera barely. But I went to a little book sale at my local library. And at first, when I walked in there was like 4 carts. And it was like a bunch of like Tom Clancy, like Daniel Steele, John Grisham, or however you say his name. And that's just not my vibe, right? Like those are the authors that our parents probably grew up with. Or if you're watching and you're like a little older, then probably you grew up with. But that's just not my vibe. Not to say that I don't like them. But it's just not, it's just not what I am going for. But anyways, I was like really upset. I was like, oh, this sucks. Because books were like so cheap, right? Well, upon further digging, I did find a couple of gems, and I did show you guys that yesterday, but all in all, it was a good trip. I was just like, I see other people go to library. I see other people go to library sales, and like, they're so good with like tons and tons of cheap books, but I don't know, I guess it's just, I love you. You guys see her forcing me to give her a kiss. Anyways, so yeah, that was that. And then this morning I just ordered some groceries to pick up at like 3 today. And Zach so kindly, because he's so good to me, cleaned out the fridge because, oh my god, if there's one thing I hate doing in this life, it's taking out the trash and cleaning out the fridge. Those two things I hate doing. So he cleaned that out. I ordered groceries, and we're gonna pick this up at like 3 today, and I'm just gonna do like spaghetti, something super simple for dinner, because I just have a lot of cleaning to do in my kitchen just because we didn't really do any cleaning this weekend. But yeah, I just thought I would update you guys because I just haven't. I'm gonna get better at this. Like, I don't know how to remember to pick up my camera, but I need to do something in order to remember, because I don't vlog the best parts of my weekend. Like, I went to Books A Million yesterday. We went to play with puppies. Like, we always go to this local pet store that like wants you to play with the puppies because they want the puppies to get like energy and stuff. So we always do that because it's something free to do. And so we did that, and we fell in love with the puppy, but we can't have another puppy. And then what else did we do? We just went to dinner. Like, we just did a bunch of fun stuff, and I just suck at vlogging. But anyway, I'm gonna listen to this audiobook, clean my kitchen, that's an absolute wreck, and mop, get the house feeling good, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go because I've been rambling for 5 minutes now, But I will update you guys later and try to pick up my camera more today. Hi guys, good morning. I literally just woke up this morning. I was meant to film yesterday after we got the groceries, kind of film the rest of my day to end out this vlog because I did not do much filming this weekend, but I got so extremely sick. I got so nauseous, so incredibly nauseous that I thought I might be pregnant. So, me revealing too much information right now, went to Walmart and got a pregnancy test, and I took it. Thankfully it was negative because I'm not ready. But I like genuinely could not figure out why I was so nauseous. Like I've never felt that type of nausea except when I've been pregnant. So I was like, I swear I have to be pregnant. But regardless, I was nauseous, and then all of a sudden I started getting the chills, and then I got the chills, and then I started burning up. So I took my temperature. It was fine. A little bit later during the night I took my temperature again. It was like 98. And a little bit later I took it again and it was like 99. So then I took some medicine and I kind of just went to bed after that because I just felt like crap. I felt so bad, and my husband was taking a test for school and I was having to like put the kids to bed, take care of the little one, and I was just dying, and there was no way I could have pulled out that camera. So I want to apologize for that, but yesterday, because I was dying, I literally just sat on the couch, stared off into space, and finished None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. And oh my god, it is such a good book, you guys. And if you have the chance to listen to the audiobook, I highly recommend. It was like, I said this already, but it was like a movie production. Like the different voice actors they had, the sound effects they used, like it was so good. And because the book involves a podcast element, so it was really cool. Like it felt like I was listening to an actual podcast at some points. But I think I mentioned what this book was about, but basically we have these two women who were born on the same day and were in the same restaurant on their 45th birthday, and then they meet and they're like, hey, we're birthday twins. We were born on the same day and we were born in the same hospital. One of them's name is Alex Summer. She has a really popular like podcast where she like kind of like broadcasts women's story of them like overcoming like hard things in life. And the other one is named Josie, and Josie is kind of like our like messed up type of character. Like she's very much weird to me, but she has a husband who is like very much older than her, and then two kids which she like doesn't like mention a lot. Like she mentions them, but we don't know like anything about them, if that makes sense. I'm trying to like do it to where I don't spoil anything. Addie's gonna come say hey. So yeah, she's very much weird. She has two kids. She doesn't talk about them a lot, but we know that something is wrong with one of them because she like will take that kid baby food at night and set it next to the door, and then she'll come pick up the baby food later in the day and it'll be eaten and stuff, and she's like, I can't go in that room. I can't bring myself to confront her. And so we're kind of like, what's going on with that? And then one of the other kids does not live in the house anymore, but it doesn't really say if she like disappeared or whatever. But we just end up finding, and Josie ends up going on Alex's podcast, and she's like, my life is about to change, so I was wondering if you'd be interested in kind of like talking about my life because it's about to like change. I'm about to do something about it. And Alex is like very intrigued. She's like, of course. So once she meets Josie, weird things start happening with Josie, and we just figure out who she really is and who the people in her life really are. So it was so good. If that doesn't sound interesting to you, then please pick it up anyways, because I'm telling you, 5 freaking stars. One of the best thrillers I've read in a really long time. So yeah. And then the other book that I read was, I didn't finish it, but Saving Six. I am like 300 pages in. I'm just pushing through it. Like it's taken a while because the words are this little, and it's an almost 800 page romance book. So I'm pushing through it. So it'll probably carry off into this next week, and I'll give you my final review then. Also really need to redo my nails. All of them came off except on this hand. It's perfectly fine. Don't you love that? Anyway, what was I saying? That's about it, you guys. I'm so sorry for the lack of content in this vlog. I feel like it was very much me just yapping away. But honestly, I hope you enjoy just listening to me yap. I love you guys. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, let's comment. What kind of emoji should we do? Let's comment the baby emoji because I thought I was pregnant. That is not funny, but comment the baby emoji. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Love you, bestie.